Hi, it's Matt Webley here again from his balcony in Dubai. Listen, I tell you, never count Scam Altman and OpenAI out. Just when it looked like the final nail was in the coffin, at least for kind of like business users or entrepreneurial small teams, just when it looked like ChatGPT was done, OpenAI was done, they come out with Codex. So you might have watched some recent videos of mine and I've been singing the praises of Anthropic's Claude. I used to think Claude was a bit crap. I've got to be honest, I used to think it was a bit rubbish. It was really good at some stuff, but like not very good at most stuff. And it was just a bit rubbish. And how far it has come. Now, if you're a single person business owner or even a small team, like a bootstrapped, scrappy 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, 10 person business, then absolutely you need to be looking at what Claude offers, because it is unreal. Now, I'm not saying that if you're an enterprise customer, it's not unreal. I can't speak for large companies of hundreds of people, never worked for one, never had one, small, lean teams, single person businesses. Oh my God, Claude, right? Let me tell you why. So you've got Anthropic Claude, which Opus 4.6 has just come out. It's smarter. It can spin up sub-agents within it to do tasks in parallel. It chews through your credits a little bit quick at times. So I don't know if they've tweaked things or I don't know what's going on there, but like it's an epic model. Opus 4.5, Anthropic Claude Opus 4.5 was chef's kiss. 4.6 is chef's kiss plus 0.1 more. Literally, that's how it feels. It's good. It's really good. But then OpenAI come out with Claude Codex, and I've skipped ahead. So Anthropic Claude, one of the biggest reasons that I've been using it recently is Claude Code. Claude Code is like a miracle in a box. It's a wonderful piece of kit. If you're building software as a service or making little online tools or software products or whatever, Claude Code is mind-blowing, right? You need to get it, okay? And the fact that you can get a pro plan for $20 a month or whatever it is unreal. It's insane value. Now, I recommend you get the Max plan, which is the next one up, because it's also insane value, but you don't just get Claude Code, you get Claude for Chrome and Claude Cowork. I don't know which packages come with which. I think I've got that right. Claude, the normal Claude, LLM Claude comes in the Pro plan anyway, and you get Claude Code in that, but I think it adds Claude Cowork and Claude for Chrome, which are automation tools, in the Max plan. And you get way more kind of usage as well included in the price. Max plan just less than $100 a month, I think, something like that. Amazing tool. Every business needs it. You will find yourself using it for all kinds of stuff. So I've just been using Claude for Chrome, which is a Chrome extension that sits in your browser and automates your browser to do whatever you want it to do. So I told it, I want to put these links on my YouTube videos and pin the post. So new comment, pin the comment, I want it to rotate through these things. So I had Claude write the little YouTube comments, and then I had Claude for Chrome put them on my YouTube videos. It only got to about 10-15, and I maxed out my Max plan. And I've been working with Claude for Chrome. So I've tweaked a few things to get myself going again, but I've stopped the automation. But it was basically, it wrote me links to my 21-day challenge, which you can find now. I've not officially launching it on the channels, but if you're watching this, then low-key, the challenge is now available. You can get it at challenge.mattwebley.com. Link is probably below. Albeit it won't be the bot that posts it, it'll be me if anyone. If not, it's definitely on my last videos, like last video or two. You can find it there, but challenge.mattwebley.com, and you can go build a SaaS product in 21 days. It takes you from idea to planning to building to sales. No, not sales. It stops there. You create a sales page like a landing page, and then it stops there. So product from idea to good to go. It goes through that in a step-by-step micro task way, super interactive. All the prompts are there. It's like the AI is actually generated on the page as well to do a lot of it for you. And you just do a micro task every day for 21 days and you get a software product at the end, which you could then sell and generate faceless, passive, recurring revenue until the end of time, or until Skynet lobotomizes us all, or whatever is coming in the AI revolution next. So anyway, Claude Code is worth the money on its own. I pay $100 a month all day long for Claude Code on its own. But you get Claude the LLM on there, which is unreal, amazing for copywriting, so good for persuasion in print. But it's also like a high-end $500. Sorry, the wind's blowing this, isn't it? It's also, oh my days, what's happening? Matt doesn't do edits. If it doesn't work out in one take, it's not happening. Just got a bit windy up here. 40-odd floors up. So every now and again you get a gust. But I'm still in my shorts and that, so it's not that cold. What was I saying? Claude Code, boom, thumbs up. Claude, the LLM, great writer, $500 an hour business advisor built into it. You can ask it stuff, you can ask it for ideas, ask it with you write, like hive mind off it. Amazing. You can ask it relationship advice and all that stuff too if you want. But I find myself using Claude just for business stuff, usually. So you got Claude the LLM, you got Claude Code included in the pricing, you got Claude for Chrome, which automates your browser, and you can do this that not many people know about, /record workflow, and you talk into the microphone and click around on the screen, and it learns, and it doesn't just learn I clicked here once, it learns the process of what you're teaching it. It understands the context, and then you can just recall that workflow in future, and it will automate the browser and do what you taught it to do. And then you've got Claude Cowork, which will do kind of automation spot on your computer. Next level, as a suite of AI tools, it's insane value for money. It's an absolute no-brainer. There is no affiliate commissions. I'm not saying it for a commission. Nobody's paid me to say this. If you're in business, any business, it doesn't even need to be AI business, it doesn't even need to be a SaaS business. If you're in business, get yourself a Max plan, Claude Max plan. Just do it. Download the Chrome extension, have a play. You'll fall in love, and if you don't, then check your pulse. Are you even a human anymore? Have you already merged with the machines? I don't know if I can tell you this. Speaking to a man that, he didn't say this directly, but I get the impression he believes he's one of the smartest men in the world. And he knows a load of smartest men in the world and knows them. Big names that you'd be like, oh my days, like big names, he knows them. Because he's one of the smartest men in the world. Anyway, he reckons we got 7 years. As we said, he was very specific on days and times and years and stuff. We got 7 years before everything changes. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So you got this suite of tools called Claude, right? Claude's Anthropic Claude. It's unreal. Get it. But then, just when you're ready to say, Scam Altman, it's over, ChatGPT's done, you're just confined to being a consumer gadget, a consumer tool of ignorance, because they don't know any better and they don't really have a proper use case for it beyond cheating on the homework. It's like, just when you thought that would happen, OpenAI come out with Codex. So what's Codex? Codex, like, I'm not going to say this straight out, but if I was somebody looking in, I would say it is just Claude Chrome, rebadged, obviously different data set, different training, different model altogether, but it's essentially, if I was looking to, it's like Adibas. Do you remember like on Sunday markets back in the UK, if you're from the UK, you know, like you get Adidas t-shirts, but it'd be like Adibas. You know, they put a B in there, and like you wouldn't notice, and because it's not committing any crimes if we just call it Adibas instead. Like it's like that a little bit, but it's not at the same time. So Essentially, it works the same. So the way that me and my clients and my mentees use Claude Chrome, which is mind-blowing, we plug it into Replit. Replit is kind of like, I don't know what term to use that is a layman's term, but essentially, Replit takes care of a lot of the stuff for us to build AI SaaS products, right? But it's got this usage fee attached to it. There's astronomical. It's gone up so much in the last 6 months, to the point whereby it's almost eye-watering. Even to me, that I've always said, look, it's so much cheaper using AI. And so what you do to counteract that and to give it better abilities is plug Claude Code into it. So you've got Replit, and the agent that you use in Replit is way too expensive. You plug Claude Code in, and now you get all of the benefits of Replit, i.e. one-click kind of publishing or hosting, and a bunch of other stuff. You've got autonomous agent in there, and all kinds of bits and bobs. But you get the upside of Replit with the upside of Claude Code, and it drops your price to very, very low fee across the two tools. So it just works really, really, really well. I can't describe it. Well, Codex does the exact same thing. So you can, just like you'd load Claude Code into Replit, and I've got a 2-minute video on this channel on how to do that, but just like you'd load Claude Code into Replit, you can load Codex into Replit. And essentially, it is Adibas. It just looks and feels the same. The process is very similar. Like, it looks the same, feels the same. Here's the thing though, it's very different. It's very different. I saw some people saying Codex was next level and it's amazing. I've seen other people say Claude Code's amazing. So what's the answer? Who wins? Claude Code or OpenAI's Codex? And the answer is, right, it's a weird one. I've used them both extensively. And spoiler alert, I way prefer Claude Code. But here's the caveat, right? If you're a techie type, if you're a coder already, if you've got a technical background, actually Codex is super powerful. But what Claude Code does is, for a non-technical founder like myself, and like you probably watching this unless you're a coder, is it does a lot of the thinking for you. So it tells you what's going on in normal language, right? And it's super powerful. It's not like it's a bit rubbish, but it tells you what it's doing. No, it's super powerful, and it communicates in a way that a non-technical founder would understand. Now, Codex, on the other hand, it does stuff and asks you stuff and walks you through certain processes in a way that you almost need to be slightly technical. Could you use Codex if you were forced to as a non-technical founder and get away with it? Yes, but it would be more difficult, and you'd end up asking it like questions. You'd be trying to get it to dumb itself down. So if you're a coder, you might actually prefer Codex. If you're a non-technical, non-coding founder like myself, you will without a doubt prefer Claude Code. Are they both powerful? Absolutely. Are they good? Really good. Both of them are. Absolutely. I am not attacking Claude. I'm not attacking Codex. Codex is an excellent product, and competition is good in the space. It'll help keep prices down. It'll help keep them pushing the frontier. Like, I'm not attacking Codex, but as a non-technical founder, Claude Code is the one. And the fact that you've got Claude Chrome, Claude Cowork, and Claude built in for the same price as Claude Code, it makes it an absolute no-brainer, right? So if you're a techie type, if you're a coder, give Codex a try. I didn't sign up for Codex. I just didn't cancel my ChatGPT subscription. So if you actually go to Google and type in Codex, you'll find a way to get to Codex, and you'll be able to try it out as part of your ChatGPT subscription. So that has probably saved me from cancelling ChatGPT, because I've got to a point whereby I actually think ChatGPT is a bit rubbish. Like, it hallucinates too much, it lies all the time, it's super consumer grade, it tells you what you want to hear when you don't want to, you don't want that. It's not the best at specific use cases like copywriting, but it's just been beefed up with Codex. So it's actually got a better proposition, and actually I think I'm going to leave it for the sake of it $20 a month. I would not pay $100 a month for Codex or $100 a month for OpenAI's ChatGPT. Not a chance, but $20 a month, that is a bargain to just keep it in the repertoire. And what you can do is, if you're struggling, which I have been over the last couple of days with Claude Code, it was just running into some problems. Throw the same problem, or throw the Codex at your code base, and it sees it in a different way. So you can almost play the two LLMs or the two models off each other. So exciting times. AI is crazy. Codex is good. For a non-technical founder, Claude Code is better. You'll have to let me know though in the comments. Have you tried them both? Which one do you think's best? Let me know. As a package, as a business owner, founder, package, Claude cannot be beat right now. Cannot be beat. But Codex is not something to be ignored, and this is just the starting point. Who knows where it goes? So yeah, if you are interested in building your own SaaS, I've got a super low price. It's disgustingly low priced. Like, I had people messaging me going, "Is this price legit?" Because it's ridiculous. Because usually when I sell stuff, it's in the thousands of dollars. I don't typically sell something in the hundreds of dollars. Well, check this out. Check it out. It's challenge.mattwebley.com. You'll be like, is he real? You can just get that, and it'll walk you through the process, especially for beginners. If you're already used to coding, or you're a SaaS developer, or like you already know Python or JavaScript or something like that, this is not for you. But if you are a non-technical person that's just interested in the business of SaaS, interested in disrupting the old dinosaur SaaS companies with your one-person startup using AI to do it faster, cheaper, and better than they can do it with 10, 20, 100-man teams, millions of dollars of payroll every month. If you're interested in disrupting those guys as a single-person founder, and you're non-technical, well, there's no excuses now. A year ago, you couldn't get into the business, but now you can, especially at such a low price point. It won't be this price forever, because it's a stupid price. But it takes you through 21 days, and by the end of it, you've got a product, and you've got a pause button as well. So it's not a race. You don't have to get to 21 days and like, if you've not finished, like it's game over, you're going to die. No, you pause it, and if it takes you another 3 months or 6 months, that's okay, right? But there's no vibe-coded app that should take you 6 months. None. You're just going too slow if it does. Like, you should be able to do most stuff in a few weeks. You know, realistically, a few weeks. A couple of months for sure. 3 months absolute maximum. 99% of use cases. So yeah, there's the video. The conclusion is Codex is awesome. It really is, but it's a little bit too technical. It needs to be dumbed down in the way that ChatGPT is, but for coders. For me to think it would be a viable alternative to Claude Code, because actually you'll find it quite confusing at some of the things it makes you make a decision on, and Claude Code doesn't. It's very no-brainer and super powerful. It's not like the power's not there. So anyway, that's the video. Hope you're doing all right, and hope everything's well. I did have something else to talk about, but since we're single edit and I can't pause, can't remember. But yeah, exciting times. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.